Hitch's Heart by Fanfiction. Tag, you're it! Sonny yelled. Oh, no fair. I thought we weren't playing with tag backs, Sprout complained back. You know playing without them is super boring with only 3 ponies. Hitch chimed in from the top of the lighthouse. Well, when I become sheriff, I'm going to make tag backs illegal, ha! Sprout said smugly. Right now, you seem to be struggling with tagging anyone at all. I bet you couldn't even tag my dad, Sonny said with a giggle, teasing him. Sprout made his way to their lift to try and get a tag on Hitch at the top. Today had been a good day in Hitch's eyes. He was having a great time at Sonny's. They were all getting along and having fun, and Sprout and Sonny hadn't had a single argument about unicorns and Pegasuses. Or was it Pegasi? He could never remember. Time! I call time out! Sprout gasped out just before he was about to tag him. You okay? Hitch asked, concerned for his friend. You look a little out of breath. Oh, yeah. I'll never understand why you don't try out for buckball though, Sprout commented. I hate to say it, but I agree with Sprout on this one, Sonny said. You're like the most athletic kid in town. I know, I just don't want to get sucked in when I'm still deciding what I want to do, Hitch said, a little dejected. You both already have goals and I barely know what I like. I wouldn't put Sonny's baby dream up there with my dream of becoming sheriff, Sprout said, boasting a little. But you'll figure it out, I know you will. Thanks, Sprout, Hitch said with a small smile. Hey, when I'm sheriff, I could even make you my deputy, Sprout said, trying to motivate him. We would be an unstoppable duo and could keep troublemakers like Sonny in line. Sonny pouted at him for this. I'm not a troublemaker. You're the dumb one that misbehaves. Oh, I'm not too sure about that, Argyle said, rounding the corner with some treats. Who got into my sugar cookies when she wasn't supposed to and ended up with a tummy ache? Dad! You promised not to tell them about that, Sonny complained with a slight blush on her cheeks. Now, where's the fun in that? Argyle playfully teased, handing us all some treats before coughing a bit. You all better be behaving in here. Of course, Mr. Starshine, and thank you for the treats, Hitch said, expressing his gratitude. Yeah, this tastes great, thanks, Sprout added. That cough was a little worrying. He knew Mr. Starshine was sick and not getting much better. Though it wasn't contagious, he was still worried about his health. He was in higher spirits than normal, so Hitch wasn't too worried. He was certain today's sleepover would go off without a hitch. Ha! He never understood why the other two didn't like that joke. It was hilarious every time. Before he could amuse himself more, there was a knock at the door that Argyle went to answer. What an unexpected surprise! How can I help you, Phyllis? Argyle greeted. He noticed Sprout's ears perk up at his mum's name and his head hung a little lower. We all went quiet and tried to listen in on their conversation from the other room. Phyllis proceeded to go on a long rant to him. You know exactly why I'm here, Argyle. I don't want my child in your presence any longer. It's bad enough that you try to brainwash him with your silly little tales that go against our entire community's values. Now you're trying to get him infected with your sickness as well. Have you no shame on the poison you seep into our town? Argyle responded in a polite tone, but Hitch could practically hear his eyes rolling with the sarcasm. Oh, I do apologise. I completely forgot that you didn't want your child to be exposed to any other culture or idea and only live through your propaganda. We both know I'm not contagious though, so I don't know why you keep bringing it up. Sprout gave a small sign. He had to assume that Sprout knew what was coming next though. It wasn't hard to predict. Sprout! Get out here! We're going home! Phyllis yelled into the home. See you around, you two, Sprout said, very downtrodden. A sprout walked by and out the door to his mum. He heard Argyle give a sigh before heading out the door after them, saying, "Now, Phyllis, please reconsider." "Come on, I want to hear what they talk about," Sonny said, leading him to their lift to the top of the lighthouse. Once up there, they sat sitting next to the railing. They could just barely make out what the two were saying from up there, but it was enough. "I won't let him be corrupted by your radical ideas anymore," Phyllis said firmly. "Please," Argyle pleaded, coughing even more. "Sonny and Sprout are starting to get along well, and I'd hate for her to lose a friend." "That Billy of yours is even worse," Phyllis said. "I bet she's the one filling his head with these beliefs the most." "They are just kids playing and having fun," Argyle reasoned. "You've been a blight on our community for a while now, Argyle. I expected your daughter to, sadly, follow in your footsteps. I won't let Sprout's dreams and life be crushed by you and your daughter's influence," Phyllis yelled to him. "Come now, Sprout, we are going home," she ordered. "Goodbye, Mr. Starshine," Sprout said, following his mum back to town. "Can you believe her?" Hitch said, turning to talk to Sonny, only to see her in tears. He was unsure of what to do or say in order to comfort her. He hated when others cried and wished they could all just be happy. No amount of willful wishing could bring her Sprout back. On instinct, he pulled her into a hug, wishing above all else for everything to go back to earlier. As Sonny's tears slowed, she asked him, "Am I a monster?" "What?" Hitch said, a little surprised and perplexed. "Sonny, you're an amazing filly." She sobbed more. "Then why would she say those things and take Sprout away? I bet he hates me." "Adults are dumb. You're a bright and joyful filly with amazing dreams of friendship," Hitch reassured. "I'm honoured to be your friend." "Thanks, Hitch," Sonny said, hugging him even tighter before pulling away. Sonny started to calm down some and just sat there looking down. He hated all of this. Why did she have to keep taking Sprout away and making Sonny cry? Why couldn't everyone be kinder? He wished he could just keep them all safe. But now, he just wanted to get her mind off all this. "Hey, do you want to go down and start the sleepover?" Hitch asked. "We could even read some of those friendship stories your dad keeps around." Sonny still had a pained look on her face, but she was able to smile a tiny bit at this, saying, "I'd like that." On their way to her room, Argyle called out to them, as he had just come back in with a solemn expression on his face. "Hey, Sonny, may I borrow Hitch for a second? I need to talk to him." "Sure, Dad, don't take too long," Sonny said, somewhat excited. He was glad at how easily she could bounce back, but he knew a lot of it was just a farce to seem stronger. She had always been like that and never wanted to let things keep her down. He only wished he was half as strong. "Hey, buddy, I'm guessing you both heard our talk?" Argyle asked. Hitch gave a small nod in return. "Thanks for watching over her for me," Argyle said, expressing his sincerest gratitude. "You're welcome, but I would have done it either way. I hate seeing ponies sad like that," he said. "Listen, Hitch, I hate to say this, but I need to ask you a favour," Argyle tried to say before being interrupted by a coughing fit. "Are you okay, Mr. Starshine?" he asked, concerned for him. "Truthfully, no," Argyle said with a sadness that was filled with sorrow and loss. "That's why I needed this favour. I don't think I'll be able to get over this sickness, Hitch," Argyle said. What? What do you mean? You seem so much better today than usual," he exclaimed. "Yes, well, today has been my only good day in weeks. It's getting harder and harder to keep up. I've already spoken with Sonny. She's remaining strong and optimistic, but I know it's hurting her a lot. She can take care of herself, I know, but I need to be sure she'll have someone looking out for her." "Is that what the favour is?" Hitch asked. Argyle gave a nod and a reassuring smile. "Yeah, I know she'll be fine. She started helping at that smoothie cart, and it'll be enough for her to get by when she starts working there. I'm worried about Phyllis though. When Sprout becomes sheriff, she might be able to convince him to kick her out of town eventually. He wouldn't do it for no reason, but that mayor hates us enough. I'm afraid of what she's capable of. Can you promise me you'll watch over her when I'm gone? He asked with as much sincerity as he could give. Hitch barely thought about it for a second, stating verbally, "You can count on me." "Thank you, from the bottom of my heart," Argyle said, expressing the utmost relief and gratitude. "Now go and enjoy your sleepover, little colt." He gave a quick nod before trotting down the hall back to Sonny's room. He could not help but be a little nervous about the promise he just made. Hitch knew what to do, though. In order to achieve his goal of protecting Sonny and keeping everyone in Maritime Bay happy, he would need to become the sheriff. Sprout might resent him for taking his dream, but he couldn't risk it with that witch of a mum he had. Upon entering her room, he found Sonny fast asleep in the pillow fort they had constructed to all sleep in. He moved to the opposite end and laid down to get some sleep himself. Looking towards the sleeping filly, he stated, "Don't worry, Sonny. I won't let you down." He saw her face shift into a soft smile after he said that, and they quietly drifted to sleep.
Chase is on, Sonny is laughing, Sprout's nearly gone. Hitch is high on the lighthouse top, counting the seconds before they swap. Dreams of sheriffs, smoothies and more, Sonny's heart's an open door. Sprout's got plans but they're far away, for now it's just another day. We're just three fools in Maritime Bay, playing and dreaming the hours away. Through the laughter, the tears, the highs, the lows, friendship's the anchor wherever life goes. Cookies shared and stories told, Sonny's dad with a heart of gold. Phyllis storms and with a sour face, but love still finds its secret place. Hitch steps up when the world feels small, promises made, he'll answer the call. Though he's unsure what his path will be, he knows his heart will set him free. We're just three fools in Maritime Bay, playing and dreaming the hours away. Through the laughter, the tears, the highs, the lows, friendship's the anchor wherever life goes. Through pillow forts and moonlit dreams, Hitch finds hope in sunny schemes. Even when shadows darken the skies, he sees the world through her bright eyes. We're just three fools in Maritime Bay, playing and dreaming the hours away. Through the laughter, the tears, the highs, the lows, friendship's the anchor wherever life goes. Don't worry, Sonny, Hitch softly said, I'll be your shield, your heart, your stead. And as the stars lit the bay that night, the foal slept sound bathed in starlight.
It's the Mystery Pony Fiction Channel.